13's Brianna Ardondo is joining us now live from Tampa International Airport, where she flew back home. And Brianna, how's she doing tonight?
Kelly, she and her friend who she was traveling with are doing okay right now. They're focused on recovering while they are in a self-quarantine. And tonight she tells us that the CDC brushed off her concerns when she realized her health was getting worse.
A 29-year-old woman was the first confirmed case of the COVID-19 strain of coronavirus in Hillsborough County. Tuesday, she spoke exclusively with Fox 13, asking us not to use her name. She was in Italy last month with a friend, and on the last 2 days of their trip, she started feeling sick. She says on her flight from Europe to New York, her condition got worse, and as soon as she landed, she called the CDC, telling the person on the line she was just in Italy and shared her symptoms: a fever, a dry cough, then coughing up mucus. But she tells Fox 13 the CDC said she was not a travel risk and cleared her to fly back to Tampa. She says, quote, "No one sounded prepared. No one at the CDC sounded prepared or educated on what was going on." Also telling us she felt, quote, "definitely some frustration, more of I didn't know if I was sick or not. There's obviously that fear that maybe I'm sick." Once in Hillsborough County, she called the health department and shared her concerns again. This time, she says, Florida health officials tested her and told her to self-quarantine with her travel companion. She's remained in her home for the past week, both having now tested positive for the virus. She says, quote, "It feels like we're the test dummy. We are walking everyone through the procedure for the next bout of confirmations." While they focus on recovery, they're ordering food online and getting it delivered, having no contact with anyone. The health department is checking in on them too, but a doctor hasn't seen them. The woman says, quote, "We've been trying to boost our immune system and helps that we're young and healthy. So far, we've managed with this virus and it hasn't gotten worse."
And she tells Fox 13 that they wore masks during their travel. She says also that the health department is aware of her travel itinerary and is reaching out to anyone who may be affected by this. She also tells us that they actually have to do a separate 14-day quarantine once they stop showing symptoms. And we reached out to the CDC for comment and are waiting for a response back. Kelly?
All right. Thank you so much, Brianna. I know that they're following up with the airlines and all the information there. Thank you.